Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Herman Electro. Last time we unlocked battering rams at the end of the previous episode, which means I think we've maybe unlocked like all the major unlockables, but there's still cut open a character cell. Beat 4-6 is Edmund. Cut open a character cell. Cut open a character cell. Oh, cut open. I walked into them recently. I wonder if I should have been cutting them open. In any case, yeah, I feel like a bit of this might be stuff that we've seen, so I'm going to plan to do some more heavy editing this episode. But we'll start things off together with the saw. And actually, we saw this like once. So the bomb, if I walk into the bomb, I think it just like blows up. And there's just like a NOT gate here. So I don't think there's anything I can do with the saw in this room. And up here, well, this one's pretty straightforward. What are these? Is that mud? I don't remember what the mud looked like. No, those are the falling pits. Got it. So if I had a plank, I could get there, but I also have a saw, so I can get there. All right, I don't think we've seen a room of that shape before. And let's see, over here, I have a wire cutter, which isn't really going to help me here. It does not appear. Yeah, it seems like we're seeing some still new room layouts. So I could step on this, which would give me access to this if I just chop one of these. That seems pretty good, because the other one still powers into the trapdoors, so I'll still be able to walk over here. So that is pretty cool. I don't have a guess of what, when we do find battering rams, what they're going to do. This looks like we need to get through the concrete, possibly. And what do we have here? Oh, maybe this is a battering ram. And so maybe it can destroy everything but concrete or the walls or something, I'm guessing. And so maybe if I cut this open this way... I'm going to try cutting this open this way and then maybe be able to push it that way is my guess. And if not, maybe we'll learn something. Yes, it goes right through glass. It doesn't even make a noise when you break the glass. It's just that powerful. Can it go through concrete? It cannot. And so now I need a saw to get through here. Okay, so it broke through wood, and it broke through concrete, and I could have pushed it around, so I could have pushed it up here and then pushed it this way, and I shouldn't have experimented with that first. I was thinking for some reason that like once I set it in motion, it was going to continue going all the way. So I might be stuck and might have to use my phoenix feather on one of these puzzles now, since I wasted a saw in that one. So over here, yeah, definitely not getting out of that one. And what was in the lower left? I've already forgotten. See, I said I was going to do heavy editing, and then all the puzzles seem somewhat interesting. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just use my phoenix feather over here. So let's go ahead and intentionally kill ourselves. Like so. Phoenix feather rescues us very loudly, and now we get a saw, which is what I needed to solve this room up top. And then I wonder if that'll open the stairway down in the shop. Guess we'll find out momentarily. Saw. Oh, you can saw the battering ram as well. Also interesting to know. This is indeed the stairs down. There's no shop available here. What is this? This is a pushable... I see. So I could use this as one of two items in order to try to get to the whatnot. I wonder... See, there's probably a box here, and I don't know what's here, and so using the water to get rid of the power source is pretty dangerous. So I choose not to do that, and instead I will go down to the second floor. And well, I guess we got our first look at battering rams. This is interesting. If I get power going through here, as I walk through here, for example, it would blow this up, which would cut all of this and cut this power. Ooh, interesting. I understand. And so I'd need to do a kind of stutter step. However, this guy is going to be chasing me, and how am I going to deal with him? Because once I step on here, this is going to go on, the not vacant is going to go off, and it's going to open this guy up. So let's see. If I stepped on here and then stepped again... Oh, yeah, then the power wouldn't be conduct... Oh, except for the power's coming through this way as well. Could I kill this guy by doing something clever? Interesting prospect. No, he can also set these. Can I coerce him into walking through here for me? I don't know that I can. Oh, once we get to here, this is going to open, so blowing this up wouldn't matter. I didn't realize that. So if I just started walking through, I'd have this guy chasing me, but I'd start turning on all these things. Once I get to here, except for is he going to be turning them back off behind me and cutting them off? I think he is. So, because these aren't sticky buttons that are going to stay stuck down. Yeah, it looks like I might need like a saw to like get out of here or something, and then I'm still not sure what I'm going to do about him. Okay, so that one seems to require some more thought and possibly resources. This is another formation that I don't think we've seen before. Lots of box pushing. It seems like I'd need to saw one of these boxes, because once there's two boxes in a row, you can't push them anymore. Unless, if I push the top row to the left, then I could squeeze down into the bottom row and push it to the left, and then I get stuck again. Once I come down here, I could push this to the south, and then this into a hole. Oh, I'd want to try to bring them to holes, right? If I push that south, push that into a hole, then maybe I could push this one across into a hole, and then push these two into holes, and I'd only need one plank. Seems plausible. But we're still short on resources to solve those. How about this? In here, I have a wire cutter. So I could open up this gate, which would allow me to step on this, which would allow me to solve everything? Question mark? I think so. Because this... What's powering this right now? What is powering this right now? Hold the phone. This is going through here to here. Got it. So this is electrifying, this is electrifying, this is electrifying the floor. But I could just cut this. Yeah, this seems like something I can solve with just a wire cutter. So if I do that, then I can go over here and do that. I failed to anticipate. Oh, silly, silly. Silly, silly. Is there any way I can solve this at this point? I don't think so. All right. This is what I get for putting this game down for a few days before coming back to record it again. I think we're just dead. I don't think there's anything I can do. Like a water bucket can only be poured, yeah, on the power source, which wouldn't really help me. If I step back out, there's no way to re-electrify this. Yeah, I might be missing something, but I think I'm just dead. So let's go ahead and restart. All right, but I've seen battering rams. I've seen a few more rooms. This time I really will cut away until I get to something that's new and different. Let's pretend that I didn't die a couple times doing stupid stuff off camera. But here's a room that's new to me. And so I've got boxes and I've got covered pits. And so I think I have a brick. I could break through the glass, push this guy up too. Open up this pit, walk around to the south of this, push it in the pit, and then I could walk out and walk back. I think that sounds all correct. Let's give that a try. So I can push a box, can open up the pit, push a box into the pit, and then I think I can walk across it. Yes. All right. That was an interesting room that we had not seen before. This one... There are covered pits all through here, and I have a wire cutter. But in order to open the doors for these guys, I need something to put the power source out, I think. So I could open all the covered pits, and these guys wouldn't be able to get me, and then I'd be able to open up that. So let's hope with the wire cutter I can solve this room to the south. So there's an easy room there that I already solved. I don't think we have seen this before either. In order to open this, I would need to be, looks like coming left or right, and I'm gonna get this open on the way out. So if I walk in here, I turn this on, it's gonna close the door behind me. It's also gonna energize this, which is gonna shut this door in front of me. Okay, so that's no good, and these are all sticky plates. Actually, this one isn't. And I don't have a sponge, so they're going to stay down. So I don't want this door to close in front of me, so I either need to cut this wire or this wire, so far as I can tell. So let's imagine this door was still open and I had cut one of these two wires. Then I walk into here. I'd stepped on this, and so this was already powered, but it doesn't matter because it's going to send power through it anyway, which is going to not this, which doesn't really matter over here. Then I step on this. Okay, so then this is going to send power here, and this is going to send power here, which is going to lock this door in front of me, so that's bad. Also, this would have locked this door in front of me. I only have one wire cutter. And I'm turning on all these power sources, which are just going to keep blocking doors, it seems like. Is there something I am missing here? Probably. What if I cut this wire just to the north of this pressure plate? Then, when I step on this, I wouldn't be shut in from the back, but then there also wouldn't be power flowing here, and that doesn't quite do it. But I think I might be on to something, maybe. What if I cut this wire from the power source? There we go. So then, even if I step on this pressure plate, nothing happens, because there's no power flowing from here, so it doesn't do this one or this one. So that ensures this one's not going to open, that ensures this one's going to open, that's got to be it. I think just assuming that the puzzle is solvable with one wire cutter, like that's the only possible solution that could make sense. So I'm briefly trapped. Oh no. Well, it appears I did a bad. I guess I'll spend this. Can I spend this intentionally? It seems like I'd have to kill myself. Is there a way to do that in the game controls? Use tool on spell space. Can I hit space with this selected? No. I think I just have to restart. I think I screwed that up, but I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm not having the best of days. Okay, well, right away there's a new puzzle. The only interactive thing here, other than the pushable box, is this thing. If I turn this on, it's going to let the guard out, so he'll come after me. It's going to open up the gold toolbox thing, but it's also going to power up this floor, so this guy's going to be able to run and chase me. I wonder if guards are able to push boxes. If they are not, I could simply push a well, Actually, how would I do this? If I push the box into the hole first, that doesn't seem like it's going to help. Huh. Because if I just push the box to here, then the guard is going to chase me and be standing there. And if I push the box before I've stepped on the pressure plate, then the box would just be clogging up the hole. Maybe I can't do that one yet. Let's take a look at the other puzzle. I started with the water bucket. This is a puzzle I believe we have seen before. I think we have seen it before. I don't think we've seen it with the water bucket, but I think I can draw the inference, or possibly we've seen it before, that... Yeah, we saw this earlier today, didn't we? Yeah, water on that does that. Okay, that gives me a wire cutter and access to 2 more puzzles. I guess while we're here, let's check out the other 2 puzzles and see if either of them are interesting. This is just covered pits, and so it seems like I'm going to need a saw to solve that one. Or my phoenix feather. And here's this one again with 1 wire cutter once again. So let's see what I failed to notice on the... Is this the same layout as last time? I think it might be flipped vertically, but otherwise is identical. Yeah, and previously I chopped this wire, and I walked in here and got in here, and then when I stepped on this, I got unexpectedly trapped in here. And the reason was... Why did this activate? Oh, the power just flows this way and closes it in there. Okay, so I failed to notice that already. And then where else does the power flow? So when I step on this one, it's going to close this one in front of me. So how could I ever be walking into here and prevent this from closing the door in front of me? That's actually a good question. I mean, I could have cut this wire beforehand, but then we had the problem right at the outset. Maybe I need more than 1 wire cutter in order to solve that puzzle? That's plausible. So let's go back to the puzzle we were originally looking at here and see if I can solve it with the wire cutter and somehow outsmart the guard. Yes, because I can cut the wire here, and then the guard will never get let out. Okay, so let's choose to do that. I think I'm seeing all of that correctly. So I can simply chop this. That was not right at all, because now it's down. Right. Can I somehow still use the block? Man, I am not on my game at all today. It didn't occur to me that I was just going to immediately cut that. Also, what should I have done if I wanted to keep the guard trapped in there? Because of the knot gate, it was on already, and I wanted to keep it on, even after stepping on here. Yeah, I guess there's no wire to cut in between the pressure plate and the knot gate, so I'm not sure that I could have solved that. All right, so let's see if there's anything super clever that I can do with the box. Like, can I box him out somehow? Yeah, I guess actually we've never interacted like this. I'm trying to press up and I can't press up. Can he push the box? He can. So I'm running away and he's pushing the box. So that's at least new information. But I don't think there's anything I can do to ever outrun him now. And since this is up, I don't think I can kill him. Oh, that's what I should have done, by the way. I should cut the power to here so this would stay down. Oh, I'm such a dummy. Okay. Not my best day. Alright, but I got a sponge. I used my phoenix feather for it. And does the sponge... Oh, the sponge could solve possibly this crazy puzzle. Because suppose I could walk up and down on these pressure plates again. Except for I thought I was going to need to do that on 2 of them. Because if I step on this one, it's going to shut the door in front of me. If I step on this one, though... Oh, this would just reopen it, though, right? Did I mention that I have an undergraduate degree in electrical engineering and I'm having trouble figuring out which wire to cut? Oh, my goodness. Today is just not my day for whatever reason. Well, yeah, there's been stuff going on in life. Okay, so if I walk in here, both of these go into the AND gate, turning this on. However, then I step over here. This is what I failed to see before. This is getting knotted, so that's going to turn that back off. That's going to open this gate back up. Great. So now I'm able to walk over here. These are both going to power this, which is bad. And furthermore, if I step on this, that's also going to power this. So I would need like both of those things undone. Yeah, I don't think one sponge is going to be enough here. I don't think so. Because yeah, even just this by itself is going to power this door. But also this and this would power this door. Alright, well this seems to be another failure. Let's just go in and kind of witness some of my hypotheses. Right now this is open. Interesting. That closes it. But then if I unstuck this, presumably it would open it. So I guess I read that logic wrong. And we're out. So why, before I'd stepped on this, why did this just not immediately shut the door? Well, didn't I reopen it? Why didn't this? Oh, this is back off. Because there's a knot over here and I was toggling it. Ah! Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, not my day for solving this puzzle game. Okay. These are toggleable pressure plates. Blah, blah, blah. If I step in here, it's going to cut the power, which means it cuts the power to this, which means it cuts the power to the door, and 2 of these guys are coming after me and I have 1 bullet. So, before going that way, remind me what was over here? It was... Right, and I just have a gun. There's no way I can solve that without a saw. So did I did something wrong earlier? A guard can just step over the body of another guard. I don't have materials to, like, saw my way in. Oh, if I toggle it again, can I block the other guard from coming through before he has a chance to move? Maybe? But then I'm going to be turning it off again here. Is there anything I can use to kill the guards other than the gun? I don't think there is. I don't have a brick to go through there, and the gun... Can I shoot the glass out by any chance? I just want to try... Okay, he's already followed and stepped here. So if I step off this again, he'll already be on the wall. And so I won't be able to do that. So that's not going to work. And if I just race them in... Yeah, they're just coming after me now. And so, just out of curiosity... Oh. Interesting. They prefer to chase me in the shortest distance, irregardless of whether there's a wall there. Also, irregardless, I think, is not a word. So, can I use one guard to retrap another guard, or something like that? No, but I can shoot one of the guards and convince the other guard to lock himself in. I think that's the solution. Although, can I still execute the solution now that I've let them out? That I'm not sure about just yet. Because it's always until one of... Okay. Yeah, and I won't be able to lock him back in. Alright, well, just because I want to get the knowledge. Can I shoot glass? No, it doesn't let me. And is there any other clever way to try to do this? I don't think so. So if I take one more step, I could shoot one of them, but I don't think there's a way that I can use the other one to lock himself in. What if I... Here's a question. Can I peel one off inside here? Or maybe even both? How do you behave when I go back up here? You're not moving yet. Now you're moving. Yeah, I peeled them off. Okay, so hold the phone. This still might be doable. Because both of these are up. And so if I could get you to walk out before this guy runs out, I could lock him in. Except I can't do that because anytime I move a little step to the left, he's already going to be chasing me. What if you start chasing me out? You're just going to activate both of these, though. I can make you only activate one. By going back here. You're going to step over it again. But then anytime I cross this edge of the puzzle, you're going to come back around here. I don't think there's a good way to do this. But the other thing I could do is I could try... Okay, one final thing. Let's shoot one of the guards. Alright, he's dead. Oh, I didn't notice this door that's locking this guy in. Man, I am just not seeing things at all today. Okay, can I use that to my advantage somehow? I'm not sure yet. But let's do this. Let's get you trapped down in here again. Is there a way I can walk you over here and then activate one of these pressure plates and trap you in there? No, because anytime I walk to the left, you're going to be following me. Is there a way I can trap you outside here? I guess that's my only hope now. So I guess let's try it. Okay, so you come out here. But now you know how to follow me. And even if I do this, there we go. Okay, so I trapped you over here. All right, and so I'm just trying to get... I don't have a complete picture of exactly how they move because they don't have any advanced pathfinding skills. But I still don't have a good sense of what their unadvanced pathfinding skills are. Could I have trapped both of them there without spending any resources, perhaps? Maybe. Alright, we've left a puzzle up here, but I just want to move forward and see if I can pull off some miracle at this point. So let's see what we start with here. Another saw. And, okay. So we have a battering ram, which is our new element of the day. And we have a pressure plate that only stays down while held. The square ones do that. Something there. Presumably the battering ram could go there. I wonder if and how a battering ram interacts with, like, could it batter right through these things? I guess let's find out. This will be our experiment for the day. Well, one of our experiments for the day. It does not uncharge the electricity out of that. But assuming that it does hold down a pressure plate, I could break through here, and all I need to do is get rid of the power, which I could do with... Actually, I've got two saws. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this out. So, cut, cut. These become unenergized. Break through the glass with no crash sounds, unlike with the brick. And that does hold that down. It didn't occur to me that I still don't have a way to get in here. Oh my gosh, did I just delete all the footage for this episode? We're seeing new elements, so I think I can't do that, so I think I just have to embarrass myself. I have no resources left. I do have a resource, it's called the guard. You stay in there for a second. Actually, let me take a look at what you're... Oh, crap, you just stepped on a thing. Okay. So there's a sticky pressure plate here, sticky pressure plate here. As I walk up and down in these two, I could get him to press one or the other of these buttons. The power source is to the north of me. And there's a NOT gate here that powers this and this and this. What did it look like inside here? But nothing through here. And then there's a NOT gate here that's currently off. So it feels like I need to be standing, yeah. If he's standing on either of these, it doesn't do anything unless this pressure plate is held down. So I think I've got myself stuck because I can't solve this one now. And I'm pretty sure I can't solve this one. Could I have him walk on this? But even if he walks on this, you need someone on this and someone on either of these at the same time, so far as I can tell, in order to hold these things down. Yeah, so I think I'm just dead. Except for I can't even die, because I can't kill myself here. Could I kill myself in the other room? Well, I can always just hit R to restart. How much have I recorded today? I can't push this, yeah, I can't push this through there, and I can't push it up and down. If I had thought through this, could I have used the battering ram more than once before holding down this plate to, like, break the glass? Let's imagine the battering ram's still out here and I haven't done the things yet. I guess if I had chopped these two first, then I could have pressed the battering ram into here, breaking this glass, and broken more of the glass here. All the way down to here. Then pressed... if there were still glass bits here... Like, once I press the battering ram down... could the battering ram go through the wood, though? Maybe I could press it all the way down and then bring it back out? That might have been a thing. So maybe I could have pressed the battering ram into here, pressed it all the way down through this row of glass and also through this bit of wood, then backed it up, and then pressed it into the position that I did in order to push this, except for I still didn't break another piece of glass over here. So how would I have managed to do that? Yeah, I'm still not sure. Alright. Well, I'm going to keep this footage because we saw some new mechanics. But this was an awful, awful day. Do I want to restart, or can I just head back to the hub? How do I, like, give up and head to the hub? Save and quit. Or return to hub. Here we go. It's right here. Sure you want to give up? Yes. Absolutely. Alright. So, we hardly solved any puzzles. We did see some new things. And it appears that I need to cut open a character cell with a saw rather than just step up into it, as I've done recently, in order to unlock other characters that presumably will have other things that we can unlock there. So we can look forward to that next time. I'll say I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Herman Electro. For now, bye-bye.